Okay, there is no cleaning for moms today or tomorrow or maybe all next week. That's what I'm hoping. Clean up woman, clean up guy, whatever you want to call yourself. Home chores, it kind of, like paying taxes, it's kind of inevitable. But there's so many products out there claiming to be chemical-free. It can really, I don't know about you, but it makes my head spin. And you think, well, what does it mean to use something that is not a chemical when you're cleaning your home? Should you care? What's it going to do? And if you are using chemicals, is that bad? What if you're using natural? Is it really green? It really is overwhelming at the grocery store and wherever you go. And so with me is a guy who's very passionate about not only finding a greener solution to the products that you choose when you're cleaning your home, but cleaning up the landfills. In other words, avoiding that whole problem. And so welcome to the show, Bruce Yacko. Great to have you here, Bruce.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi. So you really are a guy that's all about solutions, and we want to talk about your solution in a second. But first, why is the problem of chemicals in house cleaning products a hot button to you?
Well, Cindy, for the last 30 years, companies have basically been designing products to clean in a way that I guess I enlightened it to killing a mosquito. You can either kill it with your finger or you can use a 500-pound wrecking ball. And, when you use a 500-pound wrecking ball, you create a lot of collateral damage. And so I just feel that we have, for way too long, been designing products that are way too aggressive, that are so over the top in terms of the way that they go about their work, that we're polluting our planet in a way that's not necessary anymore.
And so is it because we just want it done now? I mean, it's our impatience, or at least the perceived impatience?
Well, you could speak to it in those terms, but really, I think the way that the world has looked at designing these cleaners is to say, okay, we're going to design them to clean that 1% of the cleaning job that is so difficult, and we need to use such aggressive chemistry to clean it, when really 99% of the cleaning doesn't require it.
Okay. Now, I'm a big fan of bleach. Are you a non-bleach person?
Well, I just don't use bleach. I don't use things in my home that I have to run from when I use them.
Oh.
And so when you're looking at a bleach, or
Yeah.
you're looking at some of these bathroom cleaners that you spray them once and you run for the hills because it's just not necessary. It's just...
Okay. And I know that for some people, this could be serious. You talk about running for the hills. Some people can have some really bad breathing irritations and eye irritations and allergies and eczema and from youngsters and babies to older people, list goes on and on, even pets, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And Cindy, it's just not necessary anymore. We have so many great cleaners.
Okay.
You look at the Jaws bathroom cleaner. It's pleasant to use. You spill it on your clothing. You don't need holes in your clothing. But it does a phenomenal job in terms of cleaning your bathroom without providing the fumes and the things that you see in other chemicals. It's just really not necessary anymore.
Okay, so you just mentioned something that I don't think people know what that is. What is this you're talking about?
Oh, Jaws is called Jaws, Just Add Water system. It's all about shipping concentrates and not shipping water around the planet, reusing your spray bottles and not throwing them to landfills after simply one use, and it's all about green chemistries that are safe for the home and safe for the household and safe for the people in the household.
Mm-hmm. And so what's in it?
Well, there's multiple different products, but maybe I'll speak to what's not in it. But when you speak to our glass cleaner, there is no ammonia, there's no alcohol, there is no butyl, and the beauty of that is that you don't have any of those aggressive materials. First of all, and then secondly, in your homes today is much different than it was 50 years ago. You have TV screens and you have computer screens and things like that to clean. And as a result, using products that are not only safe to your home like the Jaws glass cleaner would be, but having the ability then to use it on your not only your mirrors and your glass and all those things, but use it on your TV screens and use it on your computer screens, because those are places that we spend a lot of time looking at.
Okay, and so what's your website, Bruce, so people can find out more about what you guys have?
Well, the website is jawscleans.com.
Mm-hmm.
And you also can find us on Facebook.com, Jaws Cleaners, /Jaws Cleaners.
So we can become a fan.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And one of the things that I like is that you don't have to worry about all the plastic bottles loading up in the landfill because you're using the same bottle. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah? Cool.
We say we recycle. 93% of the plastic bottles we use don't ever make it. They go to landfills. They're not recycled.
Mm-hmm.
And when we say plastic breaks down, 1 million years from now, Cindy, you're going to find remnants of the plastic that we're using today. And when you look in the oceans, the Atlantic Ocean, there are millions of square miles that are covered in plastic pollution. And they'll be there 1 million years from now. And you can equate that to an area the size twice of the state of Texas, just filled with plastic bottles. And we say we're recycling. Well, recycling really isn't that answer. Jaws is all about reusing that bottle over and over again, 26 times before you have to recycle it.
Okay, so it's not just a movie, it's a solution for cleaning.
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks for joining us. Bruce Jacka, we can check out the website. Very, very cool.